Hello, this is Uncharted 2. It is like the, I don't know, 3-year anniversary of our first LP.
Hey everybody!
And I was just thinking, we're hosted on blip.tv, and I've been looking around and everybody's...
The finest video host on the internet.
Yes. Thank you, Blip TV. Gracious web host, video host.
I like the subtitle for Scream.
Yeah, I like no one knows Scream. This is the climbing tutorial, actually.
That looks almost as cool as Red Faction Armageddon coming soon, this June.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on, I gotta find my calculator. I need to figure out how much that sponsorship just got us.
That draw distance is amazing. That's all rendered on the same scale.
Mm-hmm. Well, some of the mountains might just be really nice textures, I don't know.
You can walk east, and you'll go all the way up that mountain.
You can excavate those. You can fully destroy the environments, just like in Red Faction Armageddon. Also, this isn't a cutscene, you're still in control here. You still have to make the jump and everything.
I would probably think I'm in a cutscene and then just die and get confused.
That puts us in the courtyard. From there we scale up the wall, run across the rooftops and just...
Mission briefing start.
Yes. Bob isn't my uncle. I don't know if you've heard of my uncle,
I didn't, but go ahead.
but his name is Sully.
But that's it.
There's a genie in it, Drake, okay?
Yeah. It's worthless.
You rub it, you get 3 wishes. And not the monkey paw kind. These are legit wishes.
Drake, our plan is to get infinite wishes. Listen to this.
You get 3, and then you give me the lamp, and then I give it to this lady, and then she gives it to you. We get infinite wishes forever.
No, look, I found the Genie Handbook, and and there's no mention of not being able to wish for infinite wishes. There's a loophole, Drake.
Then why is it a 3-person job?
I just really wanted a genie. I fucked up this whole train to get a genie.
The end.
Not quite, right here though.
Okay. Let's roll. Uncharted 2, ladies and gentlemen, game of the year.
If I just wouldn't have tried to paint that last caboose red.
Oh dear.
It's extreme caboose painting. It's the only explanation for how that train got over that cliff.
Hello.
He had to paint that whole caboose red while dangling over a cliff.
He's gonna paint her caboose red, alright.
So much for foreplay.
You mind telling me what the hell is going on?
You mean with Flynn?
I'm propositioning you
you
for
might have
sex. Obviously.
Look on your face. Anyway, you haven't exactly made yourself easy to
Look,
find.
okay.
Talk about making
Chloe, there was one time I almost had a threesome, but
you're not
I can only
jealous.
do it if it was with Sully,
Let's not forget
and
who
that
walked out
felt
on
really
you.
wrong,
After all, you
and
don't
so I
get to be
declined it.
jealous.
Wait a minute.
I think I'm a little
Makes
more
you feel
comfortable with
any
Harry
better.
because he's more my
Strictly
age and less my
professional.
weird greasy grandpa.
Really?
Mostly professional.
No.
Drake and Sully have a
When I
pact.
figured
Okay.
he was actually onto something.
If anybody's gonna get spit roasted, Sully is in on it.
They had a blood oath. They cut their thumbs and jammed them together.
Just like we said.
And Sully was just staring into his eyes the whole time, grimly. If you break this oath, you are dead. Okay, look, Blip, there's a video game coming out, and I know you're gonna advertise it. And I just want to say, there's no better way to experience a video game than an Alienware gaming laptop. This Alienware gaming laptop comes with haptic feedback so that your laptop rumbles just like a rumble pack. It's a little inconvenient, but it's so immersive you won't believe how amazing Duke Nukem Forever is.
You sure you know where you're going? Don't I always?
You, of course, know where they're going because the helpful arrow on top is pointing the way.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna try out some informative pop-ups this time.
Yeah, we were checking out some of the competition
When were those again?
on Blip, and we saw, you know, they use lots of overlays and informative pop-ups. And so we're gonna try that out for this video, and well, just to get a little boost for editing purposes, they'll be brought to you by
wait.
various sponsors.
This can't be right. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere.
Very tasteful, unintrusive. Anyway, on with the game.
Hey, reach
Oh
up
yeah,
there and grab the
watch
ladder.
Flynn's awesome action roll right here.
Did he actually go in slow-mo for that?
I've been practicing this a lot,
Yeah, I'll
Drake. You
drop
better
it down for you.
appreciate this. Oh my god, a Canadian penny from the long last land of Canada. I remember when I found that place, and it was just full of cursed Canadians. Voiced by Steve Blum. And also just a dog. You know what we need in our museum? Dog.
It's Balto.
Hi, Balto.
It's actually Balto. That's why it's in the museum.
Very well preserved. What's Balto doing in
Taxidermy
museum?
Balto.
What's Balto doing in museum way over here? You think he'd be more near where he's relevant?
The Turks love their faux Disney.
Oh,
That'll
okay.
do it.
Movie's a huge seller over there, I guess. So you can actually use stealth to take out guys to get extra ammo and get like a better position for you in the fight.
That's cool. So they're taking their original ingredients and treating them the way they should have been all along.
Yes.
Which is, like cooking border style. Much like on the border Mexican grill. Find one in your local area.
Well, now I'm very hungry and I think I'll go there. If you continue to watch our videos, you'll get a free $5 off coupon. Since you're sneaking just taking out guards, Drake won't do all the stealth animations. He'll only do ones that look like they could possibly be non-lethal. But you know, you can do kills from any
Like
angle.
choking the guy
If
out.
he's-
What the fuck? Hurry up. Conan couldn't even do that alone in Conan the Destroyer.
Yeah.
That movie needs a remake with Shia LaBeouf as the little thief dude.
No, no,
Across
no,
this
no, no,
courtyard
no,
to
no.
get onto the roof.
Okay, I'll just let you do all the
It's too bad it didn't happen in the 90s. We could have had Rob Schneider.
Open the fountain.
Is there a part where he gets turned into a stapler, or perhaps a woman?
You can tell he's an asshole because of his necklace.
Yeah.
That is an asshole's necklace.
Oh.
Or an Australian, whichever.
Well,
Nice. These things have
what I'm
lousy
trying to say is I
range, so we
hate
still
all
have
of
to get in
Australia.
close.
If you're watching this,
No!
get out
No,
now.
you can't say that.
Why not?
Think of our Australian viewers.
Oh
and
my
their
god,
ad
that's
revenue.
right. I'm gonna have to check every website viewing history. I love you, Australia. So look, completely non-lethal. That man, completely safe.
To that walkway.
The Turks are such a roly-poly people.
Just gonna dial up the phone and tell Sully what new treasure he found. Hey Sully, I found a horse.
Found a horse on a stick.
Just thought you should know, Sully. I know it's like 4 in the morning over there for you.
It's probably broad daylight over there.
All right, there's the tower.
Getting closer.
4 in the morning for
That update,
Sully.
Captain
He
Obvious.
sleeps at 4 in the afternoon. His sleep schedule's completely reversed from a normal human being. He does not go out in the daylight, I'm sorry.
His odd mix of diseases and age have turned him into something reasonably like a vampire.
It has actually rendered him invisible in mirrors, which is very helpful for what Sully likes to do during the night. The bitches never see him coming when they're checking.
Oh, they see him coming. They just don't seem to do anything else.
There's a guy above you. There's a guy above you.
Oh, check this out. Whoop!
Non-lethal.
There's a guy below you. There's a guy below you.
And it totally is non-lethal.
There's a guy below. You don't say.
Look, he's alive. He's swimming up to the rock
Oh.
there. I never noticed that until some guy from Naughty Dog posted that he made that animation in the Uncharted 2 thread here.
That's great.
I bet you can't get that pocket watch to the top of that clock tower. I bet you can't.
But he's not even being stealthy at
Can't get any
all.
closer with the tower lit up like that.
He's
What the hell's
trying
he
to get
doing?
you caught.
Come on, Chloe.
Drake, dump the dead weight.
That's my girl.
He doesn't even want to sleep with you.
Man.
Much, I guess.
Look, Harry, we've been working so hard together on this. It's a little downtime right here. Just come clean with me. How do you feel about me?
Got a job to do.
Okay.
All right.
We're clear.
We're clear? We're clear? What does that mean, Harry?
This mountain must have been the closest landmark where they went aground. We find that mountain. we find the
Why
ships.
would he
Go on,
only
man.
put this in a
Wait,
secret
there's more.
Bernie diary and not his regular diary?
As
I
if
don't
the
know.
ocean itself sought to throw off the terrible cargo.
I'm gonna use the explanation that we use for Uncharted 1.
The curse of the
It came from upriver.
Does that mean something to you?
Fuck you.
Bob.
I still hate that.
What? Marco Polo found.
This is where we part ways.
Wait, Flynn, we had a plan.
No, you had a plan. Turns out I've got one of my own.
Neither of you had a plan in the beginning.
Throw me the rope. Don't be stupid.
Oh yeah, right. You're
Just
the
winged it.
mastermind.
We just winged it here.
Only you overlooked one little detail. Didn't you, partner?
Surprise, it's a desert eagle,
What are
like
you gonna do,
always.
shoot me now?
They ain't even in the
I
desert.
just need you out of the way for a little while.
Should have gotten a Turkish
You
eagle.
think I didn't know about the ships from the beginning?
You wouldn't have
Any
missed.
schoolboy
That was a
could
pretty
have
bad
figured that
shot.
out.
I'm really disheartened to see how you were mistreated by your partner. It was incredibly rude.
It was very rude.
It's the sort of service you'll never get at On the Border Mexican Grill, let me tell you.
They'll never betray you.
Face it, genius, you've been played.
I hope the entire game goes like this.
Yes.
Hey! Jackass, you're ruining the show here.
Yes.
Sully!
Oh good, he's not touching the bars.
Man, am I glad to see you.
If Sully touches any type of metal, it just instantly corrodes.
So how on earth did these ships survive in Borneo all this time?
Snatch that treasure right out from under them.
Did the
I think
natives
it's just the
encase them in
wreckage.
bronze or something? Like, they're made of wood. Wood doesn't last
They called it the
centuries.
wish-fulfilling jewel.
In the South Pacific,
Sacred object.
it came from upriver.
Exactly. Sully, listen to this.
They don't never particularly say, but I'm trying to figure out whose place this is. And I'm pretty sure it's not Sully's because everything would be covered with like bear skin, and there'd be buttons to dispense rose petals from the ceiling or something.
Yes.
Loads more. Let's harvest
Instead of hardwood floors, his entire house sits on a rotating bed. The disco ball for every room.
No wonder he hasn't had any.
His house is a really big rotating bed from the outside. It's really hard to get in because the door's always moving. I like to think that Sully has a restraining order so that he can't get near anybody, so they just installed a force field around him so that he physically is incapable of getting near anyone.
I would never do anything else in this game but just play Chase. Chase the leper. That's what I would play.
There, oh man, I found a tiny horse. Jade animal.
I love it.
Sully, I found a horse. Hey Sully, get underneath this rock. The really big rock. Yeah, you're right there. Okay, stay right there. Oh, dodged it. Barely.
How did they get to Borneo?
Well, in the first... that man's foot is switching. Well, in the first game, Sully had a plane, but we kind of crashed it and blew it up.
I mean, you can't exactly get here in a van.
Yeah.
On the other hand, my friend John Benjamin has a van. Tuesdays and Wednesdays on Comedy Central.
It's a great show.
You always follow the hose. Just like in Montreal, huh?
You're never gonna forget that, are you?
All three of them ended up dead. It was crazy.
I guess we're just gonna talk about the game now.
Yeah, we got a message from some people that we can't even name anymore, and
They said that we don't get to have our sponsorship dealio anymore.
and they said, and I quote, because the way we advertised our product was shitty and unfunny.
Just hold on a sec.
And they went on to say that that's normally okay, and listed a bunch of other content on their unnamed channel, which is even shittier and unfunnier. But the problem was we only mentioned John Benjamin once. That was the deal breaker.
Yeah. I looked over the contract and it said at least a minimum of 10 times, and we couldn't write that many jokes.
I think they'd be a bit more on edge, what with the giant explosions a second ago.
Happens all the time.
Average guy isn't screwing around, Sully. You should see all this stuff.
Screwing around. Did I tell you about that time in Tijuana? The fourth time in Tijuana, specifically.
They kind of just blend all together, Sully.
It was the one with the goat in cosplay, okay?
No,
That has to ring a bell.
there were more than one goats in cosplay. Is this one where you rode the goat in cosplay, or is this one where you went to a cosplay convention with the goat?
Where would you go if a tsunami hit?
Upriver.
To higher ground.
Yeah, upriver.
Mountain.
To a bar.
Chloe, can you meet up with us?
All the drinks would be really cheap. They'd just be floating around.
Has Sully actually not mentioned a specific conquest yet?
No.
Like there have been some oblique references to his lady killer status, but I don't think he's actually talked about a detailed occurrence.
Not yet, no.
What the hell, Sully? What's wrong with you?
I'll just let you fill in all the blanks. My crimes are too terrible to speak of.
Does that feel? What? Drake, no!
He has some really, like, monstrous things he can say sometimes. I don't know if I've been able to record it yet, but
feels like I'm never gonna see my daughter again, Drake.
There is literally one comment he says sometimes when you melee a guy to get death, especially if you, like, kick him, he'll say, "No kids for you."
I got you, Sully.
Yeah. There's also one comment Nolan North threw in like 3 different variations, and it's something his little son said once, and it's just "Kitty got wet." So sometimes you just kill a guy and Drake will just like mutter to himself, "Kitty got wet, bitch."
Careful.
Just kidding.
Drake, you're the best.
Yep.
Sully, you don't have a heart. They removed it with your testicles.
Man, is that enough?
Couldn't find your own ass with both hands.
And a map.
I found Chloe's
They
ass.
came from down there.
It's pretty hard to miss,
That's-
honestly.
That's the more important one, if you ask me, guys. I don't know. It's the only reason he hangs around with Sully. Sully told him that he is treasure.
When I die, you can take me.
No, don't say that. Drake has no qualms about shooting a man in cold blood. How does that feel?
How does that feel? How does it feel now that you're dead?
Hold on, wait, I just got an email.
What?
We have a new sponsorship.
Oh, okay. Hello, this episode is brought to you by Muck.
Epic energy for the win.
Oh no.
By the way, there was a truck last time. I don't know if you remember this truck, but here it is.
If you forgot, I hope you remember now.
Yes. Or else you're just gonna be very confused as to why is there a truck? No.
But that's not what happened at all.
I willed my grenade into a rocket.
Oh, okay.
Saving your ass.
There we go. Speaking of
It is an
ass.
ass worth saving.
Hey Drake, I found some hams and I just decided to smuggle them in my
Is
pants.
that an ancient Tibetan ritual dagger in your pocket?
Oh, maybe I'm just happy to see you.
That's enough. That's enough with that.
Is the key to everything.
Yes, it is. Marco Polo's passport. To
If we hadn't just come off of MGS4, maybe I wouldn't be quite so uncomfortable right now. But we did, and I am.
You know Lazarevich won't get very far without it.
I wouldn't underestimate him, you know. He and Flynn have been tearing this city apart. They must have leveled dozens of
Tearing me
times.
apart, Lazarevich.
So what's our next move? Nate?
Oh, hi, Shamala.
Boy, it's a shame you have to sit on something that pretty.
Here you go. Say I never do anything for you.
The ladder's not that nice, Drake. I refuse to believe you're talking about anything else.
Now look, I spent a long time in ladderology, and let me tell you, this is a finely crafted ladder. People don't appreciate ladders. There's so many different types of ladders.
So does that make Drake a ladder theorist?
That'll come in handy.
Yes.
Lazarevich totally friend-zoned me. Just imagine your infant son is trapped inside the burning building, Drake.
Question, does my infant son have treasure on him? This might make his life worth more to me.
Your infant son is 5,000 years old and made of solid jade.
Oh my god, I have to save my son! Can Drake read? I don't know. Looks like he's having a hard time.
Anyway, welcome back to Uncharted 2, brought to you by Muck. Me gusta.
It was a bird on a stick in a bird's nest. and put it next to my horse on a stick.
So
that
there
was
was
not found in a horse-appropriate area. Game.
There was a bird, right? And the bird was feeling kind of lonely. You know, he made a nice place for himself. It's mating season. All the ladybirds are off with the bigger, stronger, you know, asshole jocks. And like, what's wrong with me? And then he sees, basically, it's the real doll of birds.
One headshot won't do them in. When their hat pops off, then you can headshot them, though. That gray layer is very good.
It's a Kevlar hat.
Yeah.
Bulletproof beret. I would not be surprised if the U.S. military was working on a bulletproof beret.
I need a bulletproof ski mask.
This is the part where they talk about pomegranates and how he finds them distasteful. And there's a secret treasure, but you have to go to a different floor that you don't know is even there. You gotta go through the elevator shaft, down through the sewer, up through an elevator shaft in another building, to the roof, and then you take a zip line and you wind up back in the tutorial level.
Wow.
To get the treasure.
Zip line up to the mountain. No, it's actually just in this elevator shaft. You were close.
I was partially right.
Yes.
Nate, you haven't forgotten about me, have you?
What is this, a meth lab? What's in those bottles? Get out of there, Drake. This is dangerous.
Sully told me about these places. He said they were a blast.
It's Sully's version of Disneyland. It's the happiest place on earth, kid.
I didn't know Sully had Disneyland in his own house.
Almost there. Come on.
Man.
Those are the words
She goes.
Sully uses, and Drake is very confused when he sees Disney commercials on TV. What are these cartoon characters doing in a meth
See you
lab?
later, kid. I'm going to Disneyland. Again?
Why are all these people taking their kids to meth labs? Why is everybody surprised when football players get arrested for drugs when they say it after every Super Bowl?
Well, we got a pool. We got to make the joke.
Hey, check it out. Marco.
Really?
Come on.
Oh, God
Marco.
damn it.
Hello.
2 medals.
Yes, I was hoping you would get a second medal for staying in the pool long enough.
And I totally told you, fish out of water is a thing.
Fish out of water.
You are so unprofessional.
Yeah, holy crap, Chloe. Balls of steel. But yes, this whole area is very, very pretty. And if you look into the city, sometimes you can see flashes from explosions going on from all the fighting. It's pretty cool. This is why I like this level so much. And this is where Uncharted 2 finally ramps up to 11. This game was made in 2009, aka the year of the helicopter. The same year as our Lord and Savior, 50 Cent, with 5 helicopter boss fights.
Go, Drake, go!
My glaucoma.
Oh no, this must be what it's like to be a dog.
Oh no, a dog fighting a helicopter?
Good thing that helicopter has shitty aim.
Well, you take a look outside.
Why is the city moving?
Well, the building's collapsing.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Jump!
This is the best game. Why don't I own this game? Somebody buy me a PS3. Fuck you. Wembley is the best fragment. Let me just quell that right here now. Best fragment.
Right.
Wembley.
Before there's a derail in the thread about it.
Somebody draw the cast of Uncharted as Fraggles. What does she see in Drake anyway?
Wire. That's our way down. Go, go.
He's really good at killing, I guess.
It's just a ticket to treasure.
Yeah.
Oh no, lasers!
Are you okay?
Oh, God, that hurts.
But surprisingly, none of my bones are broken.
Whoa, hey, don't shoot.
Hey! Nate?
Woo!
What the hell are you doing
Woo!
here? Jeff,
Jeff isn't that dumb. He does come off as kind of a smug prick, though, sometimes. And his name is
Actually, we're
Jeff.
trailing-
You can at least tuck in your shirt if you're going to go on camera.
Sensing
Come
some
on.
history here.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
Drake
you,
might not
Sheriff.
have the half tuck anymore, but
Last
they
year's model.
just moved over to Elena. It's like a parasite.
No.
Or some type of symbiote. It just moves from host to host.
It's a symbolic representation of his influence upon her.
Convinced?
They're coming with us.
Can't be serious.
Yeah.
Look at how
I
tight
can't
their
just
jeans
stick
are. They are
with this mess.
obviously main characters, Chloe. Get with the program.
Which catches you and me together.
Seriously. Might as well just paint Elena's jeans on.
Look out!
Oh, what's next?
What's next is the next part of Uncharted 2, brought to you by Muck. Touring out the ass.
Yes. I'm getting used to this. But yeah, oh shit, what was I gonna say? Something about Jeff and being a prick. Whatever. Jeff's a prick.
Jeff's a prick.
Look at that fucker.
If I was anyone in this game, I'd be Jeff.
That's the only time you actually need to throw one of those propane tanks. Boom. I love that little touch.
Think that'll do it?
Pretty sweet, huh?
All this, he's a kid in a playground, and I love it.
Jeff. Hey Jeff, run in front of this for me, will ya? Use your camera as mobile cover!
Wave your press badge. They will be unable to fire. Drake, you shouldn't have killed all those people. You're not like this in cutscenes.
I think we all know who Jeff really is.
Can we just buy Jeff avatars for everyone who gets probated in our thread?
Yup.
I'll do it.
Might be $5 per avatar, but
I
it's
don't
worth it.
care.
Oh, I'm gonna get Jeff. I'm gonna get that fucker. I'm gonna get you.
Stone
just
fist. Stone fist, Jeff.
I'm just playing with you, Jeff. I'm not gonna fist you today.
You're competing with a psychopathic war criminal for a mythological gemstone?
When you put it that way, it does sound pretty stupid.
Yeah, thanks for the input, Jeff.
And it's supposedly in this town.
That's gonna be the title underneath.
Here.
No?
Thanks for the input.
Shangri-La.
Can I have a word with you, darling?
So Drake's journal is back.
A
Except
dagger?
This time you can flip through the pages. Some puzzles require you to flip through a whole bunch of different pages to figure out how to solve them. But also, but yes, the faces of Victor Sullivan.
Goddamn, Sullivan.
And all the ladies he's met with pressed flowers.
And
But-
only one has a picture.
oh, that's so adorable. Also,
And the
the
biggest flower, therefore best.
But yeah, all the statue faces, well, any statue in this game was all made up by one guy, and I guess Naughty Dog just needed some statues drawn up for concept art, and they just had some, like, just some guy that was like an intern or something there, and they thought he drew one statue, and they thought, hey, that statue's cool as hell. You want to draw more statues? And then he did, and they liked his statues so much that they just hired him
As
to
statue
just
man.
be an
idea, Dom.
Dedicated
It's statue man. Dedicated statue man. All statues in this game, one guy. The secret puzzle is to make all four of the faces look like one of Sully's faces.
That would be the best puzzle in the game.
I really wish that was a puzzle, but it's not.
That's gotta be for, like, the sequel where they go into the far future and Sully is renowned as a god among men. All these great cultures have risen up and followed Sullyism.
There was a great cataclysm, and Sully was one of the few human beings to survive it, just because his body is just used to surviving so many horrible
You refuse
things.
to die because you cannot sleep with pretty ladies in death. I want to see a clip of Nolan North in the recording studio with a pen cap in his mouth.
So, we did it.
We did it. Yes. We did it.
Oh, don't.
No, your pen's gonna dry
The
out.
last thing you should be doing is littering.
That kills the mood.
I was totally gonna make out with this dude. Then that happens, man.
because the MP40, the German gun, sucks. It is a very bad gun.
Well, you know how German workmanship is. Wait, that would mean the exact opposite.
Wah, wah.
Oh, you knocked his block off.
I knocked this Kevlar knit hat off. That was his grandma's.
I want one of those. And by that I mean a grandpa.
Oh.
I have no grandparents. And I disowned my dad after he got me Club Penguin for the Wii for my birthday.
What are you talking about? Club Penguin is an amazing game.
Yeah, it's the best Wii game ever, according to one woman's 7-year-old son.
And according to one man who's 38 and bought it because he liked games that are non-violent.
God damn it, Dad, I can buy beer. I will buy you a beer to prove this to you.
Oh, this stealth kill changes a little bit and it's just ridiculous now. I don't know how that kills him. The instant Drake's hand touches him, you hear a neck snap sound effect.
I hate summer salts! How long have they been fending off this entire Renta army?
I don't know.
God damn, Elena. Good for you.
Well, you don't know. Maybe Jeff is helping out.
No, he's not. He has a camera. Oh, I'm gonna film this and tag you on Facebook and you're gonna be so embarrassed. Oh.
Well, he could have taken a gun from a dead man. Maybe. Jeff is resourceful like that.
No, he's not. He's Jeff. Jeff looks kind of like Carl Pilkington.
He does a little, actually. He really does. If he were bald and his head were a little more spherical.
Let's move.
How does Jeff know he's the real one and not the clone?
Unbelievable.
Oh!
You just can't help yourself, can you?
I guess that makes us even.
Not quite.
Are you a bad guy? Do not look in my tiny ear.
Stone fist.
Don't look at it. That guy right there, he has a name I can't remember right now, but he's a character, I guess, but he only appears like one more time.
Now,
oh, Jeff.
what you found in the temple.
Looks like everybody needs a new avatar. Let's whip out the gravestone. And,
well, maybe I'll just close the thread.
Prepare to move out. You come with me. You take care of them.
No problem.
I'm
How
Russian
can you work for that?
Batman.
Beats working against him, love.
So that's
Yeah, the bad guy in the first game wasn't particularly memorable, so they like tried to, they went the opposite way with,
Hell yes.
and they basically just made worst bad man. He's bad man, Russian Batman.
Muck, the upstart energy drink company, was closed down by the FDA this morning for multiple flagrant violations of health codes. Their beverage allegedly contained cocoa leaf extract, human growth hormone, and goat blood as a preservative. The district court has ordered the company to uphold their debts even though they have not yet sold any product, forcing them to give away property instead. This includes their ingredients, supplies, and a strange artifact given to their spokesman.
So you got a plan B?
I'm working on it.
Kill everyone. Plan A's through F.
There she is.
I have a plan G that was different,
Flynn's got her.
but
Involve finger puppets.
Second thoughts?
And just never mind. It wasn't gonna work.
mirrors and
Take the
smoke
show on the
machines,
road, so we're
Elena.
gonna have to move fast. Now I'm going down.
I was going to convince them that I was
listen,
Marco
listen.
Polo. Back from
We're
the
gonna go over
grave.
there. Snag his
You know, if you can't swing on it or make huh noises, Drake doesn't care. There you go. See?
Gotta be a way out of here.
If I just grunt my way out of here. One time I was at the grocery store and I couldn't figure out those automatic doors, I just kept grunting, but it wouldn't open!
I'd love to see Drake in civilian life. It's like leaving his house's front door every day. Huh! Turn the knob. Huh!
He specifically puts bars the threshold of every door so he can swing out of them. He installs giant gaps in front of the thresholds also, so that if he doesn't swing, he'll die.
Drake wants to move into the Winchester mansion just for the challenge. I love thinking that the last thing that goes through these dudes' head if they get killed by an exploded canister is, what was that doing there? Was somebody having a barbecue in the middle of the train yard? What did he shout?
Stop shooting me!
is such a happy-looking train.
I know.
And a happy-looking jungle.
Okay, so I got a package, and
Yeah? Who's it from?
it's from Muck, just Muck Muck Inc. And before I opened the box, I heard talking, and it told me to open the box. And so I opened the box.
You should always listen to boxes, I suppose.
And I opened the box, and it's like one of those prize gumball machines, and it's golden, but it's golden, and it has like jewels on it, or it might be sequins. I don't know, but there's also a skull in it in the big bubble, the bubble thing. It's a skull, and it tells me it will grant us our greatest wishes.
What? I wish to be the most rich and successful Let's Player of all time.
Me too.
Us. I mean, I wish us, obviously. Us. Sorry.
But it says it can't do it right now.
What?
It says we have to complete the trials. And the first one is to LP a horror game. And
Alright.
I did, and specifically a sequel to a horror game that we've already LP'd. And we've done that. We've LP'd a horror game before, so I think we need to do the sequel of this. Well, we got the train level. Anytime anybody mentions Uncharted 2, everybody goes, hey, remember the train level? That was pretty sweet.
I think I can remember the train level.
Sorry, boys. Just needed to punch your tickets.
So yeah, Drake has a lot of new one-liners for killing people, and they're all really related to trains. He's got several train-related
It's like, you
jokes.
needed to train harder.
Whoa, that's a man surfing a cow.
These treasures are getting really off the rails.
Ah.
You just got wrecked.
Ah.
That was really uncoordinated. You guys could use a conductor.
Ah. Whoop. Just punch the air. Fuck it. Just push him right off. I love pushing people off the train.
What a very useful weapon.
Round people that way.
Something boiler.
This is also the final level they completed for the game because it was so hard to make. It was also one of the first levels they had an idea for. I was reading the art book and they said that they were really cutting close with this level and that they almost had to cut it out of the game because...
No!
Yeah.
Oh, don't climb too fast. That was unfavorable. Oh.
Shit, what's that noise?
Of course. Of course.
If you see a helicopter in a level, you know you're gonna fight the helicopter.
Go open the door. Keep out the devil.
Devil's a helicopter.
God, no, copter Satan. Excuse me, but the nation of Nepal had problems with its infrastructure as it stands. I do not appreciate this. Don't mean to toot my own horn, but you're dead.
If only you had a taunt button for when you kill people and just pulls out a little horn and just honks it. Honk, honk. I gotcha. Honk, honk.
No, that's for when they relaunched Doug. It's a gritty cover shooter. Just press the skeeter button. Douglas, I made you a heat-seeking missile!
Very expensive. You upgrade all your guns from him. He's the game's merchant. What do you buy it, Douglas? Ooh. Yeah, getting up the mountain now. Oh, listen to this.
Get off my train!
This is very loud!
Yes, that's why I have turned it down.
Oh, that would be a good idea!
Yes!
I've done the same. Okay.
I expected you to have my back.
I had your back!
How could you possibly with the other two on yours?
Good luck with Flynn.
I have a big back.
Serve you. You know,
There's room for 3. Jeff's a small guy.
No.
You just don't know when to quit, do you?
Holy shit, Flynn did a thing!
Oh my god! Oh shit, I hope there's a genie in there.
Well, it's you got 5 shots at Genie.
I hope the genie responds to bullets.
It's like rubbing.
I hope I don't kill the genie by shooting it.
You can't always get what you want.
Hey genie, if you can hear me, I'm gonna shoot your bottle, and I just want to make one pre-wish, and that's that you're bulletproof.
So, which climb is directly in the continuity? If Drake were to recount this story later, which dialogue would he reference?
Did he recount the screaming in silence, or the sigh stupid?
The end. Credits roll. By Uncharted 3. See how it ends. Now that we finally got through the prologue... You gonna smoke up, Drake?
It's actually a knife.
Oh, okay. Now I see it.
Yep.
He'll try to smoke
Tibetan knife. Yeah. You can smoke anything if it gets hot enough. So said Sully.
I ever tell you the time I smoked napalm when I was in Nam? I wasn't fighting the war, I was just... I'm the world's worst travel agent. Sully's out there, waiting for me. Sully! Sully! Is that fucking Sully?
Can you point me to the closest Sully penthouse?
Take up a system, huh?
A child does exist in this world?
She's clearly humanity's greatest treasure. I must steal her.
My favorite thing right here, because he's like got a coat for Drake and everything, and when he puts it on, it has a handmade gun holster on it.
Sherpas don't fuck around, okay? They know what's up.
So this is a neat level, because you can go through it very quickly if you want, or you can dick around and find a million little details. Because...
Which are we gonna do? Do it, yes!
Here you go, get it.
Do it, Jay.
Kick it back. Come on, kick it back. Kick it, kick. Forget it.
Drake, you ass!
You can still, like, signal, like, hey, give me the ball, come on. They won't, though, they just giggle at you. Gotta pet another yak. Come here, yak.
I was really ready for a nice, heartwarming bit of giving Drake some grounding.
Oh, you can also try to make Drake pet the butt. At least he didn't kick the ball over that cliff. That would have been mean.
You listen to your mom, okay? Be a good boy.
Don't become me. And one final yak.
Yak, touch the yak.
I'm gonna pet the yak.
Hey, how are you, fella?
Aww.
Beast mode!
So, our mysterious guest awakes.
That's not Sully at all.
That's not Sully.
What is this bullshit?
Thanks.
Good. Please, sit.
I hope you get to steal his necklace. It looks like treasure.
You know what's funny about that? You eventually do pick up a treasure that is that necklace.
Yes!
Elena, come on.
Oh, I mean, what if it's true? We've seen what he's capable of.
I understand.
He killed Jeff.
You require proof.
But and also he did bad things at the same time.
What's it say?
It says must have bullet hole to enter.
I'm not so good with charades, pal.
Could you translate that into an ancient lost language that no one should really be able to speak?
Come on! I'll catch you!
I'll trust you despite not knowing your language.
And his voice actor is an actual Tibetan man?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. He's done, like, documentaries and stuff, apparently.
That's really cool. Holy crap! The ice moved. And it has teeth. It's toothy ice.
Also, this is actually the first level they made for the game. And it also took this level quite a while to make because the texture artists had problems where they would make new versions of the ice and snow, and then the shader artists would change the shaders, and so then the snow and ice would turn green.
It's chlorinated ice.
Mm-hmm.
Seems Drake is equipped with ballistics. What the hell? Hot damn.
Oh shit!
Don't body slam my new friend!
It's also funny that Zorak mentioned Yetis, because here we go. You want something supernatural in the game? We got Yetis for you. Remember why I said, when I said Tenzin would get awesome?
Good morning, sunshine.
What the hell was that thing?
Selling out again.
I don't speak your language! Why don't you answer my questions in English? Hi, I'm General Ironicus. You may recognize me from such Let's Plays as Synesthete and the Pokemon Gale of Darkness XD test post. However, my real passion has always been song, and I'm here to share that passion with you. For a limited time only, you can now own a collection of every song I've broken into while recording Let's Plays. Digitally remastered from the original Skype calls, these have never been in finer quality. From Ted Leo to Smokey Robinson, the song selection is sure to please anyone. Call the number at the bottom of your screen in the next 10 minutes and you'll receive a bonus disc of selections originally heard in my Retsappraise. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Call now. My name's Drake, and I got saved by a Sherpa cowboy.
Yeehaw. How do you say yeehaw in
Come here.
not English?
Boost you up there.
In Tibetan, it's Tarchwoody.
Oh, okay.
Anything Drake can do, he can do better. Including speak English, he just chooses not to. I'm gonna have so much fun with this white boy, you don't even know.
Sweet as hell statue again.
I think Statue Guy's my favorite staff member at Naughty Dog.
Mm-hmm. Just went crazy with statues. This statue has lots of legs also.
You're like crawling around in the statue's crotch.
Yeah.
Beast mode's a pretty cool trophy, but I wish it was just like Yak Toucher.
That is your official title for all of life. You cannot get rid of the title Yak Toucher. For the rest of your life, you will be known as Yak Toucher.
There also should have been one for kicking the soccer ball off the mountain.
That would be very funny if you could do that, but I would also feel bad. Oh, one more treasure.
Is it the giant heart thing?
Whoop!
Oh.
Right there.
It's the third eye.
Boop. Tenzin, no, it's mine. God.
Schaefer's expedition.
Is that really speaking Tibetan or just going, oh?
Chintamani stone.
Schaefer, almost as good an explorer as Marco Polo, just less famous.
Or resin.
The Chintamani stone is made of resin. You've been destroying it this whole time.
Oh no.
Would you look at this?
The Yetis learned to shoot guns.
No.
Oh!
No, I can't circle strafe them.
You'll learn all you need to know when you find the expedition. I killed everyone. That's what you need to know.
Also, there's Yetis.
This is the big important information. I kill people, Drake.
You okay?
I just love the subtitles for everything with Tenzin. Speaking
Tibetan.
That's it. That's all you need to know.
Also, check this out. Air surf.
Holy shit!
I think that's a glitch.
No, it's not. That is working as intended.
Minigun.
Oh.
Minigun. Look at Tenzin moonwalk.
Who brought that into the village?
I don't know.
Why?
One of those minigun men probably came in and then got bored and left his minigun behind. Whoa, grenade.
I'm really hoping that there was a tripod next to where you picked it up that I just didn't notice. This is making no sense.
Tripod? No. Leave that behind. That's for cameras, not guns. Keep moonwalking, Tenzin.
You're gonna make me cry. You just reminded me of Jeff.
Aww. He will live on in our... not our hearts. I don't like him that much.
He'll live on in...
He'll live on in my
2
big...
videos.
He'll live on in my big toe. I don't really like my big toe, but I need it.
A true metaphor for Jeff.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I guess they recovered it from the train wreck.
Either that or they had another tank later, further up.
No, that is the same tank. This is Chekhov's tank.
Yeah.
I will hear no other.
I promise I will come back and not just take all of your treasure and leave. I promise I will come back and clean all of this mess up.
I will sell all of these treasures to very rich white men, and I will use that money to rebuild your village.
Yes, yes.
That cereal bowl? Shit, you don't even know, okay. No, I only play RTS. RTS. Command and Conquer.
Tenzin, what's your opinion on Final Fantasy VIII?
Steel Fist. Steel Fist the tank!
That was because of my steel fist.
It's a perfect plan. Steel Fist the tank. You fist that tank good.
I just see my steel to be stronger than that tank's steel.
Their tanks are made of cardboard. Their bullets are rubber. I had a cousin in Desert Storm, and they took a few Iraqi POWs, and they said they actually wanted to touch the American tanks because apparently their superiors told them that American tanks were cardboard. You're being driven in a truck that it is owned and operated by a Larizov man's men.
Yeah.
Why don't they just hit the brakes?
The thing I'm thinking is either one, because if you look at the big trucks, they all have those big old crates over them. So either they're so dumb that because they don't have line of sight, they just don't know Drake is there, and give no shits that their truck is being shot up. Or they really want a pay raise so much that they don't want to stop driving.
I'm on commission! Like, there's nothing in that truck!
Yeah.
Except you! He should just
I need to deliver this truck to Nazarovich! Also want to see some more sweet physics? Zoom! I like to think that's intentional. What a lazy title.
It is! Oh, I wonder what this part's gonna be called at the Monastery. The Monastery.
Oh. If only every level were named so bluntly. The train level.
The train yard. The Yeti. Oops, spoilers.
Almost there. You got it? Uh-huh. Right, quietly now. Come on.
Drake, you don't know how to climb quietly.
Nice view. No, I was talking about...
It makes the same noises getting in and out of the shower. At this part, one time when I was practicing this level, Elena somehow headshotted the guy behind the turret.
What do you mean somehow? She's a badass.
Because you're not supposed to be able to kill him from here. And, well, I suppose you could if you throw a grenade really well. But it just made this whole level a lot less tense, because it wasn't even like she rapid fire, oh, I finally got him after 20 rounds. Just one shot, bam, right in his head.
That's my girl right there.
Requirement 1. If there's a barrel, it has to blow up. Even if it's already on fire.
It's like, okay, we'll let you have non-6-axis grenades, but you gotta do this for us. We need exploding barrels somewhere. If you could include a giant enemy crab, that'd be nice, but we're not gonna push it.
That'd be great. Some type of racing game tie-in to it, please.
Why is he so angry?
We can climb up this thing
I don't know.
Aren't you enlightened? Dude, calm down, bro.
Maybe that's the exact moment where he became enlightened and he couldn't help. Yeah, that kind of face.
God knows. I'll try to find another way around. Open it from the other side. You sit tight.
All right, just try to be subtle. We don't want to attract any unnecessary attention.
What is that word?
I got your neck!
What is that noise you just uttered in my direction? What is subtle? I'm already freaking out about treasure in Uncharted 3. Because I saw a teeny tiny gameplay clip and I saw a treasure. And they didn't pick it up. I was like, ooh, I gotta get that. I'm gonna be subtle. I subtly got that treasure.
Did you hear subtle grunting? No, it was far too subtle for me to hear.
It was the wind.
Subtle, subtle wind.
It's why people come to these mountains. Because the checkpoints are way better in in this game than the first one. So if you die in the bridge, you start right off at that column, right after the guy blows up the wall with RPG. But the problem is with that checkpoint is the AI for the guy with the rocket launcher. The instant you spawn, he immediately fires a rocket, and sometimes he can hit you dead on and instantly kill you before you can move. So it's a little annoying.
No.
Yeah. It doesn't happen every time. It's about a quarter of the time, but it's still irritating.
Well, if it happened every time, it would literally be a game-breaking glitch, and you could not continue.
That guy did not throw his grenade very well.
He was using 6-axis.
That explains it. I was just completely guessing there.
Shoot at the vanishing point of the wavering
Yep.
laser sight.
It works.
My graphic design training told me I should do this. I was made for this mission.
Yes, being a graphic designer has taught me many things about how to kill a man.
There they are.
I want to see a QTE you can do to turn that into like an Olympic balance beam routine.
We don't have much time.
With the flipping and
oh, yeah.
Yes.
Right behind you.
Are you okay?
Did you really expect anything different?
No.
My pulp adventure treasure hunting story with a rickety bridge.
When you're talking the whole time, he's looking at the doctors, you can just hear the bridge go the whole time.
Frankly, I'd be pretty damn pissed off if that didn't collapse.
Speaking of bridges, I just read an article today where apparently somebody stole an entire bridge.
Carmen Sandiego?
No, not Carmen Sandiego. But somehow, some people went to a bridge and they stole the whole goddamn thing, and nobody noticed. For a couple days, because I guess it wasn't a bridge people use very often. But the whole bridge was just gone.
Well, I could loan him this one.
Yeah?
What's left of it?
How do you... Even once you steal the bridge, how do you, like, get the bridge out without looking incredibly suspicious, having a whole bridge with you?
Hey...
Don't mind me, we're just the bridge movers.
I don't ask other people their business when they got a bridge in tow.
Well, I suppose most time if you saw somebody with a bridge, you'd be thinking, oh, they're bridge people.
Yeah,
they're doing bridge work.
They're delivering that bridge to someone who needs a bridge.
Yes, all in one piece. Here you go, bridge. Also, check out this.
When you get up there, kick it down.
God, Drake, she can do it herself. Oh, dear.
I didn't mean literally.
So I decided to try something, because I've never actually tried it. I was curious if you can hit people with a shield on stairs. The answer is no. I was really hoping that there was you know, you can grab people on the stairs, throw them over your shoulder. I was hoping there was something similar for the shield, but there's not.
Like an up-directed thrust?
Yeah, so like you wedge it underneath their feet and just lift the shield up and throw them over.
Whoa, that would be nuts.
Yeah. I hope it's in the third game. They programmed a flying squirrel move. There better be a shield toss.
I want all the stone fists to be inspired by the Three Stooges. And I want Drake to make the noises.
Yep. You just poke people in the eyes, and then the soldiers can try the same, but you just lift up your hand.
You slap them on top of the head and make a noise, and they fall over dead.
When I was a little kid, like, All Dogs Go to Heaven was like a new movie. And doesn't that movie start with like live action at first or something? I think it does.
I don't.
I just remember, I'm pretty sure it was like live action. My grandma's like, yes, dogs, and then it went to cartoon, and she's like, what is this bullshit? She does not like cartoons at all, so the instant there was cartoon dogs, no, change the channel.
If you say Star Trek 4 3 times in a mirror, his dad will appear. Everyone at home, go try it.
No, don't do it.
Dad Buster.
He'll stay for too long and talk about Star Trek for too long. At first it'll be pretty funny, and then it's just like, I want to play video games, Dad.
Drake, his hand is turning to shit.
We can't just leave him.
What choice do we have? You heard him.
I really want to take that necklace, though.
Do you think all this really could be true?
That ring, too, actually.
I don't know.
He'd totally want me to have it. I mean...
That's enough for me.
I mean, did you hear his death grunt when he went, "Oh, Drake, take my ring necklace"?
Yeah, that's what I heard. I don't know about you, but that's what I heard.
You say you didn't? No, Elena, I was closer to him. That's why I heard it and you didn't.
He was speaking about himself in the second person, actually.
I was trying to be cool by rolling out of this cover, but...
I clearly hired the wrong man for the job.
Give me a kiss.
What an asshole.
I'll try to smooth things over with him. Just...
How's that gonna work? What are you gonna do?
Work out.
There's no smoothing that man. He's permanently wrinkled.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first episode of Let's Play Skyward Sword, Legend of Zelda, Sword of the Sky. And here we have our protagonist Link getting a letter from his stupid, bitchy girlfriend Zelda telling him to come to some gay-ass wing ceremony. Who cares? Now that we're in control, Link will go over here and, oh sweet, my booze money!
What does that even mean? It doesn't make sense.
But that's totally what Link sounds like. Oh man, I gotta write this shit down. So anyways, as Link, we're gonna walk into here and some gay fag over there. And, oh jeez. Oh man, I must still be drunk from last night. Oh boy, sorry for this epic fail.
Huh? You're a good cat. Go. No, come back, please. Call the hospital.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first episode of my Let's Play of The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I would have kept doing Skyward Sword, but then I took an arrow to the knee. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're from Reddit.com. Shout out to the men's rights subreddit. Hey guys, Total Michiganian Gamer here, just making my girlfriend in Saints Row 3.
What?
Hey guys, have you heard about Minecraft? I hate myself. But anyways, let's go on with this epic game. But anyways, as I was saying, Retro Ron Paul, 8-bit like a boss, Rage Comics, Atheism, Memebase.com. Give me something. I need some fucking likes, and I need some subscribers. Please subscribe. His thumb's covering it up, but the right page says found a dead Nazi number 7,642. Also, what's on the scareometer? What's more scary than Sully's mustache? The slippery naked guy.
Whoa!
What are they even jumping to?
Yeti parkour.
Tony J's too old for that. Also dead, so dead man can't parkour.
Do you enjoy my street running, Bob?
I wish I had Tony J's voice. Because one, then I'd be making lots of money doing voice acting things. Also, it'd just be cool. Totally. It'd be cool to order, like, McDonald's at the drive-thru with that voice. Imagine how fun that would be.
What can I do to get the most Monopoly pieces? I will control all of Mainframe and Park Place. You should dress like a Yeti. Get some psychological warfare.
Man.
Although, what would be scarier to these men at this point, a Yeti or Drake?
I don't know.
I'm flipping a coin, I don't know.
I think maybe just Drake, but maybe just a little more crazy looking. Also, another kick. Like, just Drake is normal, but maybe he hasn't taken a shower in 5 days, and he's just got hair everywhere. I like this side better.
Why do you like that side so much better?
Because I did a previous recording where I jumped off the front side and I killed myself. I landed right on top of the secret entrance.
Drop the gun. Do it!
Oh no.
Stay back!
You think I give a shit about this guy? What? If we met, I, like, kill 5 of my men every day. Twice a day.
Genghis Khan, Hitler, Stalin, Pol Pot, they were all great men.
Drake, did you know that Bad Guyinski, likes other bad guys? I love bad guys. See? Except that bad guy.
This is not a negotiation!
I do not negotiate with terrorists. I am terrorists. It makes no sense to me.
You know what? Enough of this shit. All right, quit the theatrics.
Only man I negotiate with is bad guy better than me.
Theatrics? Mike. How did you know? How did you know I was not cast in High School Music, man? I killed everyone from my high school. My greatest shame. I kill you now.
Drake, I will let you live if you just listen to my song and dance number.
76 trombones, let's a big parade.
Let's just punch him out. Oh.
Stone face. Face on the stone.
Don't try to punch him a second time, though. Don't do it, Drake. Don't do it.
You son of a bitch!
Oh.
You are so fired now.
I don't think you're gonna get your stomach through there.
Yeah, because Drake's such a big fatty fat face.
If you're Donut Drake, your stomach just clips through that.
Those symbols. I know those symbols.
I hope it's the faces of Sully.
No.
Oh,
it's not, I'm sorry.
Best puzzle.
Faces of Sully didn't happen in Uncharted 3 either, I'm sorry. There is about 1,000% more Sully in Uncharted 3, so... I guess you could just really make the subtitle for Uncharted 3 The Faces of Sully. Because he makes a lot of faces.
Such a little book, such big cylinders.
There's pictures of the cylinders in the book. The cylinders
How
don't
did they
go
fit the
in
cylinders in there? Is this what a pop-up book is?
Do me a favor, Flint. Shoot my ears off, please.
I think I'd look better without the ears.
We're gonna duel to the pain. T-Pain. We're gonna duel T-Pain, oh my god.
I know exactly how to duel T-Pain style. You gotta buy the T-Pain microphone from Kmart. I looked that thing up just to see how it works, and it's basically just a really crappy auto-tuner you scream into.
There's somebody that actually tweeted at Lloyd Banks saying that I said he's full of jelly.
I saw that!
What kind of idiot are you? I know you're watching this. Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
What? Scarecrows.
Smurfs.
Guardians to frighten trespassers.
Yeah? Well, it's bloody effective.
If it weren't for you meddling kids.
Looks like it's the end of the road, mate.
No, not yet.
I want to give them a chance to escape.
To see Shambhala and die knowing that I have taken it from him. Open the gate!
Also a chance to escape.
I want him to have what he wants, and then know that he does not have what he wants because I have it also. What he wants, I have it. And he has it too, for a little while, but then he dies. And I am the only one that has it. And also you, and you, and you, and you, but not him. Not him, just all of us.
But it's okay, if I want more, I shoot them in the face. Oh, well, I guess I'll kill men while we fall for a long time. Drake, have you ever thought there's a skeleton in you? Right now.
Happy Halloween!
Ah!
No, let me get my Halloween candy out.
I got some left, but it's all Baby Ruths, and I don't really like those. Also grunting this part, by the way.
I do love a good lady grunt. That's... Yeah, you go.
How you doing back there?
Come on, one more.
Careful.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
Careful. Be careful there.
I hope I just made everyone at home really uncomfortable.
It's all so beautiful.
This place really must have
This place is a shithole.
There he is!
I think this is the weird treasure. I'm pretty sure. Yep. It's the weird treasure. Unusual bronze mask.
I'll say. It looks like one of those stress things where you squeeze and his face explodes.
Yeah. I really don't know what is up with the unusual mask. Maybe it's an in-joke or something.
I'm so glad you found me, Drake!
He's cleverer than he looks.
Oh, we can still stop.
He's more than just bad guy.
Elena, don't.
Oh, we can.
Well, I don't know about
Sorry,
that.
love.
Once you get to know him, he's way more than bad guy.
And you're not the plucky girl who reforms the villain and saves the day. It's just not done like that.
Flynn, listen to me.
Parting gift.
Oh, well, that's something.
Pity he took the pin.
Get back!
Elena!
Oh god, I have Flynn all over me.
Hey, Elena, how you doing, huh?
Not good.
You just
Don't say
hanging
that in
out,
front of
okay?
her.
Everybody hurts
Head for the gate. Go as
sometimes.
fast as you can.
What do you mean? No. No way.
Look, Chloe, I have to end
He's the
this.
final boss, come on!
Don't you dare take on this stupid.
Gotta do it!
Just get her
Come
out.
on, he's the last part of the
Not
game.
without you.
Anything I can do
that's
to bring
not
the
the way
credits. The
Transformers
credits are her
are,
only
Jason.
hope.
Please don't.
As soon as they roll, no one else
Actually, make him
dies.
invincible, and I didn't try to
I,
stop
look, I
him.
blew
this
up a
is
train, I can
suicide.
blow up a tree.
And you know it.
I can blow up a man. I've blown up so many men.
As far away from this place as you can.
What is a tree but a really big man? Oh man, final boss time.
Must kill bad men. Must kill bad men.
Bad man, you are dead. You are too bad to live.
I am beautiful.
Finally, I am handsome again.
My inner rage subsides.
That was really the goal all along. I just want to be pretty again.
You will not stand in the way of destiny.
Whoops, I accidentally almost fell off the ledge.
So he thinks that drinking the sap will make him immortal. Mm-hmm. Even though his army just killed a bunch of dudes that have been drinking the sap for much longer.
Yep. Either they've only had a little bit of the sap, or the sap just makes you really impervious to bullets.
Like, that's nice and all, but he should really be scaling back his expectations.
Mm-hmm. Either that, or maybe it's like you have to keep drinking it type thing or something. I don't know.
So how many people are gonna cry some sort of holy vendetta against Drake for killing their world tree?
You're no different from me, Drake.
We should probably cover this whole mess
How
up.
many men have you
Pretend it never
How
happened.
many just today?
Drake, I have addressed this so many times on message boards.
No mercy.
They gave me a Jeff avatar and everything.
I am not Jeff, I am bad guy!
Do you know the kind of shame I underwent?
You don't have the will.
To rub my head.
Maybe not. But they do.
Oh no, it's the Blue Man Group, and you're the instrument of the day!
I
Look
am
at
not Twinkie, do not open me! Ah!
Just drumming on him like crazy. It's some wonderful music, Blue Man Group. Just jumping and running and...
Be sure to use Sense Move halfway through so the lava dragon doesn't get you.
yeah. And then you can see from behind, everything's collapsing, and it's pretty neat.
It's exactly the lava dragon thing from Other M, oh my god! I'm going to that correspondent desk in the sky.
Oh, I'm so fucked up because I think I swallowed a little bit of Flynn.
What
the hell did you do back
Oh god, no.
No, his body chunks blew up and flew
No,
right into her mouth.
don't try to qualify that. We just drop it. Leave it.
Uh-oh.
Leave it.
You're gonna miss this ass.
Okay, well let me just scan it.
Well,
Ass
look
download
who's not
complete.
supposed to be out of bed.
Yeah, he's a lousy patient. Stubborn as all hell.
I'm not stubborn, I'm just.
Sully, since when were you a doctor?
So, no giant sapphire.
School of hard knockers. I mean knocks. Well,
You're sure?
yeah, I mean
Yes.
knockers.
You thought I was dead.
No.
No, you thought I was gone.
No,
Yes,
no.
you did.
No,
I
I
saw
had you
you
all
shed
along.
tears. You shed a bunch of them.
Tears? It was raining.
No, it was not.
You were unconscious and it was
It
raining.
was totally sunny out and you were bawling.
It wasn't sunny. You were unconscious.
Whatever. I kept your tears in a jar. I have proof.
Yeah, that's not creepy shit at all.
I have another jar with Jeff's in them. Actually, several jars because he was a big old crybaby. But anyways, that was Uncharted 2.
These
It's
names
a
are going
very
so
good
fast
game.
I can't make fun of them.
Oh, I know. The credit sequence was
Eric
like 10
Potter,
minutes
you
long.
you can't make jokes about Eric Potter. That's not a funny name.
Ah.
Richard Lee, that's much too boring.
The end. A good game. Goodbye.
Well, until the unlockables.
And of course, Donut Drake. You have to play this part with Donut Drake.
Oh, gotcha. You put on weight, mate.
You don't say.
Yep. Also, when you play as Donut Drake in the second game, they make his voice get deeper.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there needs to be like a vegan, gluten-free Drake. It's just kind of sickly.
Also, he does a great dance in cover.
That's not a bug, that's a feature.
Those filters from the first game are still around, so you've still got the black and white. Yippee, it's like I'm always in pain.
So it's my life.
Oh.
So how does no gravity like work? How does it decide what's gravity?
Physics objects.
Anything that's ragdolls applied to?
Ragdolls and weapons and some things that blow up. Also, because of the way physics works, physics isn't always on to save, like, memory, so after a while, people just stop floating, which is why those guys were stuck midair.
Well, that's a really interesting bit of information you got there, but as you can see, I've developed an accent of my own, which means I'm here to betray you and take everything you've got. I'll be taking the blip money, the ad revenue, the sales of my album, everything you earned from your little YouTube sellout moment, and I'll be taking your magic skull too, so that'll teach you. Give the people what they want, and I'll be taking all your cash.
Fine. Be your own fucking YouTube superstar, I don't care. It's a cursed skull anyways. I don't want a fucking cursed skull. Shit, I'll just watch some anime.
No more heroes. Desperate struggle.